Breaking news! Good day, Filipinos. This is Rex Gio,
And this is Mika Salas.
live reporting for duty. Here we at the JLO Research Center, located in Cagayan de Oro City, with these inspiring scientists.
And now we're featuring this fermented product called the sourdough. And it is also applied in ancient practices in Egypt. Here are the live scientists now.
From a simple mixture of flour and water, we can already observe a living system developing.
This shows how microorganisms perform cellular respiration even without oxygen.
What seems simple is actually a complex biological process at a microscopic level.
My name is Mika Salas.
And my name is Rex Gio from
From
SciLife Discovery, here to the nation. This was STEM News.
Once fully active, the starter will eventually become what you know, sourdough bread or other baked products.
This provides a natural and sustainable way of producing food in households and communities.
These microorganisms are responsible for fermentation and energy production in the mixture.
As this happens, carbon dioxide gas is released, which will eventually form the bubbles and rising.
Good morning, civilians. This is the JLO Research Center.
We are a group of scientists who envision new discoveries, and for today, we will try to revive an old recipe from ancient Egypt from 3000 to 1500 BC.
This ancient recipe is a sourdough starter made to promote growth for sourdough bread making. With this, it helped feed a lot of savory people back in the day.
We see that ingredients shown in the ancient writing are flour and water. Let us see what this creates.
As scientists, we need specifics. So our specifics ingredients are 1/2 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of water, and make sure the water is 85 degrees Fahrenheit warm or approximately 29 degrees Celsius.
Let us start this experiment.
According to the script, we first need to add equal grams of water and flour, which is 60 grams of water and 60 grams of flour to the jar, and then we'll have 120 grams of the mixture. We already added around 60 grams of water and flour, but it's still not reaching the consistency that we need, so we'll just keep adding flour as we go until we get that sticky consistency. It's basically thick and pasty. How's it going, kid?
It seems to be going well because it's reached its desired consistency, where it's a sticky paste.
Okay, so try moving it around the container. Just try moving the container and see if the paste will really move or it's really just sticky. Do you think it's moving?
No,
Okay. So now that we got the consistency that we need, what do we have to do, Emily?
We should sit the mixture in a warm spot. According to the ancient savory people, the sweet spot for the mixture is between 23 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius, promoting growth. Since this is not fully fermented yet, we feed the sourdough starter with flour and water.
But I believe that's going to take a while to ferment.
I think we should try checking the simulation of what happens in 7 days.
Okay, good idea. I'm gonna input here to here. Okay, there it is.
Whoa! Look at the height of the starter. It seems unusual, right?
Yeah, and why is it also moving? Seems so strange.
All we did was follow the steps. We didn't believe it would be like this.
Wait, before we panic, we need to identify what process is happening here, and based on the bubbles and rising activity, the mixture is clearly producing gas. That means that something is breaking down the sugars that is contained here.
So, what type of cellular process is this? Is it lactic acid fermentation or alcoholic fermentation?
Well, actually, given the presence of yeast and flour, this is most likely alcoholic fermentation.
Alcoholic fermentation happens when yeast breaks down glucose without oxygen, and the products are carbon dioxide and ethanol.
Well, then that explains the bubbles earlier. And so, what we are actually seeing is carbon dioxide gas being released.
And the strange smell? That could be ethanol forming inside the mixture.
So, you're saying that this is still a form of cellular respiration?
Yes, Even without oxygen, cells will still produce energy. This is a type of anaerobic cellular respiration.
Okay, so instead of oxygen, the yeast would switch to fermentation just to survive.
Which means this thing is not alive in a supernatural way, it is alive through cellular respiration.